Hey, hold on. That kind of looks like a thing.
Kind of does. Not quite a U yet. Oh, there. Oh, well, part of a U. Why are you having issues with the XYZ?
Nothing, I'm not. I'm not. I built one. I had to get measurements before I had to. You understand? Before I start building. That way, I only have to build half of a rail at a time. And this was the measurement. Now I come out here. That's the measurement for your ship. Like 70 something. But I had to make it 50 from the bottom. Dig?
Dig. Alright, now I gotta re-turret my ship. See what I'm saying? You spawn a ship full of turrets and you just take the turrets off.
Oh yeah. Madness.
Madness!
Is there a way you can copy things on the fly too with this mechanism?
Not sure. Like copy like a design of a weapon or something?
You see how I have you see how I have a rail here, yes? Hello?
Yes, yes.
Who's that on the somebody on the Vulcan? Hey, it's Billy Torres. What's up, Billy Torres?
Hey, Billy.
So, yeah, the rail, like I was saying with the thing. Yeah, I want to be able to copy like one rail and then like make 6 or 7 of them. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, no, you can't really do that. But what you can do is you can.
Oh, you said the magic words. I can't do that. Okay.
Yeah, but if you wanted to make like a long, like a 1 by 50 or a 4 by 50, you can do that with the little sliders at the top. So you don't actually have. Making the V would be difficult, or making the weird U shape you're doing. But like the long rail, yeah, that's easy. You can.
And what are you up to, Jack? Billy Torres.
I'm about to spawn a bunch of turrets as soon as I fill up the blueprints.
This thing that I'm building, supposedly it's a shipyard, and it will be able to spawn in other ships when I hook up a computer to it. And we don't have to build them anymore. We could just put in a blueprint and say go. Could you do me a favor, Jack? When you have a moment. Could you check one of the manuals to see if the railings can be 1 apart or if they need to be more than 1 apart? I think they're just 1 apart. You know what I mean? Like spaced out one, then the next. Then the next.
Let's see. Is that? You would check the manual you sent or the manual I found?
Either.
Pulling out the massive manual.
I mean, you really just got to look at their design. I don't think they're next to each other though. I'm looking at this other one, and they're like five away from each other.
I don't really think it matters how far apart they are.
No, it's gotta matter.
Well, it said 50, but is that the points between?
I'm gonna do what's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna do 10.
All right. The arms of each array must match in length. This means the array must end at the same place on both ends, but the arrays must all match perfectly. Anything less than the shipyard will not function. All right. So, okay, there's a little bit right there. How much of this is just for pretty, though?
So, going back to what you were saying, Jack, if you don't have enough firepower, what happens? You die in a battle? I believe it.
I don't see a thing that says anything about how far they can be apart. I just think
I counted 10, and that's from the Starmade, like from the Shine video. You know?
Yeah, this guy's got them about anywhere from 5 to 10 apart, too.
That's what I'm saying. Do you want to go with the rational 8?
Oh, wait. Okay. Well, here's talking about the anchor block now.
Anchor block is the core. That's the whole other matter.
Yeah.
Don't even... That's apples and oranges. Don't confuse yourself.
All right, so I've skipped something. Let me go back and watch this again. All right, working knowledge in build mode, creative build mode, at least 1 refreshing beverage while building a shipyard. Oh, well, we're forgetting the refreshing beverage.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. Wait, I'll make it. That's 11. So that makes it 10.
Every shipyard modules must be no further apart than 50 blocks. You'll need at least 2 arrays, but you can have as many or more and have them grouped more tightly. Okay, I'm assuming the more you have, the faster it'll build. Assumption.
No.
Assumption.
No, that's crazy.
The way
And that's why I want to know, is it supposed to be 5 or 10? I count Shine's 10.
I don't think it matters as long as there's 2. I think the more of them you have, the faster it builds.
Okay, so I'll try to make as many in this space as possible, yeah?
Yeah.
1, 2... Well, no, see, it does matter, because here's the deal. If your ship is very long, if you don't have the extension, it's not going to build that extension. Does that make sense? You have to have a rail for each, how long it is. So...
Yeah, so... But I think
build
what it
it
is,
at
if you pick like a distance and you put in as many rails as you can, it builds faster in the middle. So this is obviously not... I'm just judging off of everything else in this game, that the more rails, the bigger it is. Or like if you have a whole bunch of
you've
rails.
been smoking that insanity.
Well, it is Starmade. There's a bit of insanity built in.
Yes. God, this is the most... I like it, and it's a pain in the ass. I like it because it's a cool building system with the symmetry. I don't like it because I don't feel like I'm doing things symmetrically. Does that make sense? It's like I'm doing them one off.
You can change that with that button.
No. I'm talking between rail to rail, you can have 2 things symmetrical, and they don't match each other. Does that make sense? Like, I have item A and item B, and item A's are symmetrical to item A's, but not necessarily to item B's. You know what I mean? They're not where.
If anything, just
are.
mimic that video perfectly.
No, I don't want to do that either. Because that's when you start doing that, then you don't understand what you're building. You know what I mean? You're just mimicry is good. It's just like a bad rotation. Like, I can mimic what they want on Icy Veins. It doesn't mean I'm gonna hit that shit, but I want to get in that realm. I want to get in that.
Sometimes mimic, through mimic, you learn.
You fake it till you make it. I don't believe in that. But you're not faking, and I'm forcing you to actually do. Isn't that a rough life?
Yeah, you're the one that doesn't want me doing any minerals.
Yep. Because we know how factories work. We have evolved past that. That's what I like about the update that they put in the game now, like where you can now there's trade guilds that plays more like Sims or Civilization versus like there needs to be a game like this, but it's Civilization. But like you start on a really big world. That's an instance event, the world, and you're fighting other people. And then you move on into space if like your clan figures out these things.
I mean, Spore could work better if you did it.
Spore was terrible, and it was a lie. And if you bring that game up again, I'm just gonna stab you in the face.
The first 20 minutes was the best part of the game.
The first 20 minutes was the only game that it was the only.
Yeah, it was the only part of the game. There was nothing else really. Everything else wasn't a game. It was not finished. Like, the hype behind that game pissed me off so much after I got it. Like, I was betrayed.
See, I was jaded by that point. And already, I'm the type of person that when a new video game comes out, unless I'm already like fully aware of it, and I was fully aware of Sims, but I've been burned by like other games in the past, so I wait.
Yeah, that was I think the one that really taught me that, hey, just because they say it's good doesn't mean it's going to be good. Because I actually was on a very safe spot. I played a lot of games that were very safe before in the RTS realm. Oh, big titles.
Like what, Elmo's Adventure or?
Dune 2000, Command and Conquer, Age of Empires.
Dune 2000 wasn't safe. That was a movie. That's a game about drug addiction and warping space-time.
But the game was good.
Muad Abdi or whatever the like
but
quiet
the giant
mouse.
sandworms and the combat in the desert. It was great.
I guess. Oh, this game is called Starmade, man. Go check it out on Steam. It's still in beta, but you got to try it out soon before it comes out of beta. Well, it's free for now. The developer says once they're done putting the major parts of the game together, they're going to like I own the game, like it's only like 12, 15 bucks, something like that. But for those who
wish to just try it,
yeah,
the
that wants to
beta
try
is
it out.
free. And the beta is the full game.
Like the whole damn thing from start to finish. And it's Minecraft in space, but I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a lot of major updates going on. So go to the Starmade homepage and just check them out. They will be able to, or at least it will. They should have more information to let you know about where the game is currently and like where it's going. I've been keeping up with this game for the last 3 years. I want to say 2.5.
It's like someone played EVE Online and said, I like having an economy in a game that's player driven, so let's throw that in the game. Which they actually added that this year.
Yeah, but see, EVE Online, I don't buy their whole mining system. Like that wasn't a real mining system.
And it was they've been trying to update the mining system, but people have been revolting about it or revolting against the new ideas because they want something that's easy that they can bot. And no. That's just not going to work. Unless you build it into the game. Like, you can kind of bot the mining in this game, but it's built in.
Well, the only problem I have with it is that you're relying on like people who you're relying on the developer to keep the game going, keeping it alive, and you're relying on server, like with Rust survival type games, not Ark. You're relying on somebody else to hold the server. It's not like a company that's keeping these servers alive. So all of your work could go away overnight. 2, 3.
But yeah, it's like someone decided to put EVE Online and Minecraft together, but then made it fun.
Well, fun is relative. Some people don't like the long building games. That's why they have those servers that do the instant blueprints where you don't have to gather the materials and all that. You just make it and then bam, it's there. Other features like this that do act like Minecraft though to go along in that same thing is you can have skins. If the server allows skins, you can kind of put your own, like how you want your astronaut to look. I think Jack looks like. Do you look like a Borg still?
I'm a Borg.
Jack is Borg. Beep boop bop.
I need to go and mod my own. Get the Vulcan spacesuit going.
I can get you the emblem if you need it.
There you go.
You're trying to run through my construction. Look at you.
Neener.
Your space dildo.
Space dildo full of turrets. It's a dangerous one.
Still space dildo.
It's textured.
It's textured. Textured space dildos in space. But yeah, right now the game relies on a weird power system. They're gonna overhaul that entire thing, so half the community's kind of pissed about it. I'm looking forward to it, to where you have like a coolant system. So like, let's say like they blow out your like coolant. That means you can still run your engines, but they're gonna get hot really fast because the coolant keeps it cool.
Yes.
Or let's say they blow out a certain module. Well, now you're like dead in the water and you have to run in there and like repair it like Titanic and shit to get yourself on the road, you know? That's gonna be exciting. Titanic never made it though. Triggered. Okay, I kind of got a groove going on with building these things. I hope I'm building them right.
Well,
knowing with most things,
I understand we'll know when you're done.
Do I have to have armor on this, or can it just be the bare rails?
You don't have to have armor. Armor is just for pretty, unless it was sitting off of the station.
Oh, these dimensions are so difficult sometimes. Okay, almost got the entirety of the dock put together.